What is the beauty, elegance, and simplicity of mathematics? Some equations can be very complicated, but other equations actually can be extremely simple. There are some equations like E equals mc squared, which is the famous one connecting energy, mass, and the speed of light, which suddenly broke a principle which people thought was true, but actually wasn't true. Using this simple equation, Einstein showed that matter can sometimes change to energy. Previously, people had said matter can be neither created nor destroyed. Now that wasn't true, because actually matter could be changed to energy. And he showed that energy is equivalent to mass. Tiny bit of mass times the speed of light squared meant that it gave a massive amount of energy once it changed from mass into energy. So Einstein, using a very simple equation, got to a very fundamental point about physics. And so the mathematics is actually very elegant. There are some other very elegant illustrations of the mathematical power or the power of mathematical equations. Some of them are in differential equations, like I mentioned, Maxwell's equations, but then you've also got wonderful equations for fluid dynamics, which are connected with what we call boundary layer theory. And when you actually get the equation solved for a boundary layer of a flow going over an aerofoil, which is quite a complicated problem. It's not simple, because the flow looks different away from the aeroplane wing than quite close to the wing. The equations are not easy to resolve, but when you break it into two different regions, you get two sub-problems which are easier to solve. And then when you actually join those two regions together, you get a prediction, which is rather neat, as to what the boundary layer thickness for a given airflow and a given type of body that the air is flowing over, what the thickness will be. And there is a wonderful satisfaction when you've solved a problem and you've got it right, and you've got the equations right to begin with, you've got the solutions right. In this case, you've broken it up into sub-problems, which you've now joined together, and you get another bit of information, which comes as also, it was also there, but it falls out of the equations. So when you do mathematics well, you actually tend to get very beautiful, simple, elegant solutions. And Roger Penrose said, a beautiful mathematical equation is more likely to be right than an ugly one. And I think he's right.